How's everyone doing? Oh man, I'm actually speechless for a politician. It's crazy. But I want to start where I started. 9 years ago, I was at a community board meeting in the Scholastic building on Broadway, and it was about the fate of this community garden. We had a councilwoman at the time that was giving false narrative to what this was and what needs to be here instead of this beautiful space. I sat in the back of an auditorium that had about 350 people. I didn't go there to speak. I went there because I saw a sign that said, "Come save the garden." And for me, this was really personal. My mother, who's here, is a huge fan of Elizabeth Street Garden. My dad, who's also here, has written poetry about Elizabeth Street Garden. And so as I sat there and I just kept on hearing person after person say why we needed to develop on this site, it triggered something in me and say, I have to get up and say something. And I had nothing written. I just went up and it just said what this space means for me, for my family, and for my community. And when I got down, I was like, wow, I can't believe I spoke. But since then, this has been a personal fight and a personal struggle for many of us in this community. And this space is a gift to New York City. But as I, had a lot of great conversations today, I reflected on the true gift of what this garden has given me. It has given me a lot of friends, whether it's Eunice, Janine, Susan, Joe, Norman Siegel, people who I met years ago that I would have not met in any other place. And these people not only became a role model for me on how to interact with my community, they became my family. And they've been with me every single step of the way. There was times where we lost a lawsuit and Joe would call me and say, what can we do? What do we need to do? And I would say, Joe, let's another day. Let's keep the garden open another day and keep on focusing on the right track. We were here about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. And many of you thought it was the end. Many people thought this was a farewell, goodbye to this beautiful space, to this magical community. But Joe didn't believe that. Joe was like, this can't be over. I feel it in my gut. There's a way out of this. There's a right way out of this. And I said, Joe, if you believe it, I'm gonna keep fighting for it. So let's give Joe a round of applause for never giving up and truly believing in a win-win solution. And this is an unprecedented victory. I'm gonna talk about the housing that we're gonna build in this district. We're gonna build more than 600 units of affordable housing in District 1. The last time that has been done is when Gateway Plaza in Battery Park City over 35 years ago. So this is as unprecedented and historic. And this is gonna be amazing. We're gonna have affordable housing on a private site that otherwise would have been luxury or market rate. And I wanna thank Kingsman Property for that.